Welcome to Your Life Without Limits, motivation for the boomer generation. My name's Andrew Morgan. Let me ask you a question. What if the you that you currently are was only a fraction of the you that you're capable of being? I want you to think about that for a moment. What if you could do more, be more, and have more at this stage in your life? You know, for more than a decade, I've worked in the retirement living industry, and I've observed that people tend to fall in one of three categories. First category are those who can and do. Second category is those who can and do not. And the third are those who can't. The interesting thing is that many of the people who fall into the second category think that they're in the third, meaning that those who can and do not think that they can't, and therefore they don't even try. Eventually, they permanently move into that category, the category of those who can't, but they make that move far sooner than they have to. Where would you say you are right now in your life? You know, big mistake that adults make is that we think that our capacity for growth is tied to our youth. You know, we often envy the potential that we perceive a young person has, and we mourn the loss of such potential in ourselves. We think that our best accomplishments are behind us. Well, that thinking is absolutely incorrect. The ability to grow does not diminish over time, although the motivation to grow might. You see, we find comfort and certainty in our routines as we get older, and we grow tired of what feels like a struggle. And so we compromise. We lose our desire to do great things far sooner than we lose our ability to do great things. Accept that you can do more, accept that you can be more, and accept that you can have more. And you might be surprised of that which you're truly capable. When we come back, I'll share 3 keys to living your life without limits. Starting today. No, starting right now. More on that when we come back after this break.
How are you planning for your retirement lifestyle? We make it personal right from the start by talking it over during lunch. Find out how to live well beyond your expectations by seeing what's next in retirement living at Asbury Methodist Village. Most well-known yet best-kept secret. Call now 301-216-4020 to RSVP for the Taste of Asbury in Gaithersburg. Call now and receive your free gift while supplies last. Asbury Methodist Village is an equal housing opportunity provider.
Welcome back to Your Life Without Limits, motivation for the boomer generation. Let me share with you 3 keys to living your life without limits. First key is this: accept that the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your days. You know, it's important to realize that life is not about what we intend to do, but what we actually do. If you look back over the past 2 weeks and take stock of your daily activities, you'll get a good sense of what you're actually doing. The second key is to always have something that you're reaching for. You know, writer Sarah Henderson said it best: always live your life with one dream to fulfill. No matter how many dreams you've realized in the past, always have one dream to go, because when you stop dreaming, life becomes a mundane existence. Now, the third key is to realize that you have gifts, talents, and abilities that are of tremendous value to others. Never underestimate your contribution and the difference that you can make in the lives of others. Clarence Day was born in the late 1800s. He was a laborer, he was a contractor, he was a business owner, and later in life he was a farmer. He was 82 years old when I was born, and I was fortunate enough to have him in my life until I was a young man. What my great-grandfather taught us, not by words or books, but by his actions, was that for as long as you can do. You know, when circumstances change, as they often do, find the opportunity that's available to you today without lamenting the opportunities from seasons gone by. Do what you can as fully as you can. My great-grandfather passed at 103 years old. He made a tremendous contribution to those around him by living what I just shared. So what about you? Make today the day that you explore your potential. Make today the day that you set a new goal. Make today the day that you live your life without limits. This is Andrew Morgan encouraging you to get up, get out, and get going. As long as you're alive, live without limits, without regrets. The world is a better place because you're in it. Allow what you do today to affirm that truth.